Good morning. My name's Peg Rinkenberger. The reason you're receiving this video today is because I have one of your children in my 11th grade social studies American history class. And I just wanted to reach out to you and introduce myself so that you are comfortable this year. I know with everything that's been going on during the last couple years, there have been some trials and tribulations. So I just wanted to put you at ease. This will be my 30th year in teaching, which is crazy. And some of you know that because I had you a number of years ago, and now I have your son or daughter in class. And so, the world, it's crazy how it works. I wanted to let you know what we'll be doing in class. We normally start with a memorial ceremony for what happened on 9/11. And this year we're going to do the same. I give the kids roles, they put something together, and then we just go with it. And the ceremony is just for our class. We don't do a public ceremony, and each class does its own ceremony. So people play different roles, and they get up and they get involved that way. This year, because of what is taking place in Afghanistan, there have been a lot of comparisons with Vietnam and Afghanistan. I want to take I'm not going to take forever on this, but I'm going to take a few days to go back and so that the kids can see the comparison and better understand why those comparisons are being made. Again, we're not going to do the entire war in Afghanistan or the entire war in Vietnam, but we want to do, encapsulate some of what's being compared so that the kids get a better sense of their world. So we'll be doing that. And then we're going to go back to the peopling of America. So people coming from Asia, people coming from Europe, coming together in different ways, and trying to understand the makeup of America, where people came from. So when German people came versus British people, and where the French came and the Spanish, and how that influences where we are today. Kind of interesting. It's super interesting. What am I saying? It's a lot of fun. So anyway, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at the revolution and the founding principles, and my book is here. First Principles focuses on Madison, Washington, Adams, and Jefferson. And so we're going to kind of, hit them, and love Ben Franklin. So we're going to hit some of Ben Franklin, and we're kind of going to make sense of all of that and those founding documents. A lot of that's done in government class with Mr. Greenwald and civics class during 9th grade. But we want to refresh and put a historical perspective as opposed to just the governmental perspective. So we're going to do that, and then take us through the Revolutionary War and the War of 1812, and then, the expansion and concepts and all those kind of things. So that's what we are planning for the first quarter. And I'm excited about it. I'm super excited to get to know your sons and daughters. I've had a few kids from this grade when they were in 9th grade, but then they were sent home, that spring. So that's where we're at. And I am super excited to get back together with them. All right. So as far as my classroom goes, I've got it pretty much ready. There's a few final touches I need to do. As far as what kids should bring, if they would have, basically pen, pencil, paper, maybe a folder if they want one. I usually keep a bowl of candy. Sometimes I get behind. So if you ever think that, hey, there's some cheap candy, I wouldn't mind picking some up and sending it to school. I would take it because I get behind on it. But I love to share it, and I love to put it out throughout the day. I can't keep the bowl completely full all the time because I just can't. I just can't. But I will, I do share it with them. And then the students will get their Chromebooks. Usually they get it in my class. I haven't heard this year, but usually they get them in my class. And please know that for a lot of us anyway, we appreciate it if they have headphones or earbuds. So I'm looking to have a very active year. We're going to be doing some sketch noting. The kids might like to have some colored pencils, but is it necessary? No, I've got colored pencils. I've got some colored pens and those kind of things. So I'm super excited to see how the year unfolds. We're going to, do a lot of discussion-based stuff where the kids can do their own inquiry, bring forth their ideas, and it will be a fun year. So with that, I am going to let you go. I'm going to say goodbye, and we will see you either during the open house or during conferences or at the grocery store, wherever. I hope you have a great day, and we're going to have a good year. So, bye.